Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So this vlog is one that I didn't expect to be filming, or one that I just didn't expect to go and turn out this way. I like to start my videos in this room apparently at the moment. I also don't know how I've managed to keep these fake nails on for such a long time. They are still on, these nails, you guys, these fake acrylic claws, right? I've had them on for like coming up to a week now, which is honestly crazy. It's currently Thursday, by the way, and the marathon, the London Marathon, is this Sunday in like 3 days, and this is just not what I thought my taper week would look like. A taper week is the week before like a race, where your training kind of like gets less intense so that your body can recover and you can, you know, get yourself ready. But no, my taper week has gone from being on such a high and feeling so happy and ready and prepared to literally nothing. I'm so sorry I'm starting this video on the low, but I have an injury. I have done something to my Achilles and it means that I can't run without being in pain. On Sunday just gone, I missed my long run, my last long run, because I couldn't run and I spent the day crying instead. This injury, I feel like it has come from my very early morning workout. It is my fault, you know. I chose to follow that morning routine where I got up super early. I went on a run at like 6 AM when it was really kind of cold. My body wasn't properly warmed up. I didn't warm up, and then I did strength training afterwards. You know, I feel like I did something during that workout that morning and it did something to my Achilles. It has improved over the past few days. I have just dedicated so much time to intense resting. I know that sounds very paradoxical. It's like an oxymoron, intense rest, right? But I have literally rested so much, and we have made progress. Like on Sunday I couldn't even go up and down the stairs without feeling my Achilles and experiencing pain. That has now gone. It is kind of like very minor to non-existent when I'm walking around now. However, I tried running again on Tuesday, having seen a physio on Monday because I booked a physio like straight away, but no, I felt pain again in my Achilles. I think it might be like Achilles tendonitis, and tendonitis is so frustrating because it's like an overuse thing and it doesn't go away very easily. It's literally like the worst thing that could have happened. Like a week to go and I get this stupid injury. It's such a dilemma at this point. My head is literally scrambled because on the one hand, I know that running on an injury is not good. Like running a marathon, it's not just like a 5-kilometer run, it is a 26.1 mile run. And the most sensible thing would be to pull out of the race. But on the other hand, I like have trained so hard for this. I've brought you guys along for the ride. I'm raising money for a charity and I'm just like, I cannot pull out now. It's not even an ego thing at this point. Like, yes, I want to run the marathon. Like, I want to prove to myself that I can do it. And the thing is, I know that I can do it. I know that I am physically and mentally so ready for this race, but I literally don't want people to be like, oh, she's just pulling out, she's just a cop out, she doesn't want to do it because she knows she can't do it. Like, I know that I am so ready. I've never been in a better place to run this marathon, and it's like the London Marathon, like the best marathon in the world. I just feel like I would be letting so many people down if I don't run on Sunday. I already feel like such a failure, like such a failure. You know, I was so close to that start line and yet this has had to happen. Like, why does it have to happen to me? It's so frustrating. Like, I have been so excited for this for such a long time. The crazy thing is that when you're watching this video, this vlog, because I planned to take you guys along my taper week, but I'm just going to take you guys along today and tomorrow because mum and I are going to like the London Marathon running show tomorrow to pick up my number and stuff. Whatever happens, you guys are going to be watching this video after the race, and I will have either run, or I'll have run and I'll have walked it, or I will have had to have pulled out, or I just won't have started because I would have decided that it's not worth making my foot worse, you know? I actually hate my life right now. I hate this. If I had one miracle or one wish in this world, right now. I would just be like, please make my foot better, like right now. But we don't live in fairy tales, unfortunately. We don't get wishes, and life is just so hard. Anyway, it is Thursday. I'm gonna try and stay positive, rest today entirely. But I hope you guys are doing better than me. Anyway, looking like a red blotchy faced mess, Rudolph the reindeer with swirly claws. The amount of tissue I've got through in the past few days is actually a joke. My bin is overflowing with tissue. Oh, I need to empty that, like literally now. This parcel arrived, whoa, this arrived yesterday. It is from New Balance basically, and it's a talking box. Emily and I, when we opened this, were so like confused. Obviously, as you've probably seen maybe on Instagram, I have been working with New Balance and sport shoes, and yeah, they sent me some really cool stuff. New Balance basically have this London Marathon 2021 range, but let me just show you the box that talks, right? Are you ready? So, hey, I'm Susie from the London Run Club from the Boroughs. I've heard you're running a marathon this year. Me too. Everyone has their own personal reasons for running, so now it's time to get your race on and back yours. Good luck. See you at the finish line. Oh my god, we'll have to see if we get there, but you see what I mean? It's a talking box. This is where I can put like my number and my medal afterwards. I'm trying to ignore, as I said, the fact that I do have an injury. Then in this box, I have like so much of the New Balance kit. Like there are trainers in here. These are some of their leggings. As I just showed you guys, these are some more New Balance trainers. Look how cool these are, like red and blue. This is a like jacket kind of wear, and it has like the London Marathon on the back, obviously. This is so nice. They've also brought out these jackets, which I think are so nice. They have like London on and the Thames, as you can see, in yellow. Oh, this is the t-shirt in the blue as well. I think I know what I'm wearing on the day. I'm basically wearing these shorts, which are the same as the leggings, but they're kind of like cycling shorts, but they have like pockets in the side so I can fit extra gels in. And yeah, they're just so comfy, these shorts. These are so cool, these yellow shorts. I love this yellow color. Again, London Marathon on the side. This is a yellow top, you know, we can be a bumblebee. So good. I have a black one in this. And then we have some tracksuit bottoms. Oh, and the last thing is a hoodie. That's so cool. Look at that. Good luck for the race. But yeah, that was my talking box. I've just been doing some work, and I was gonna get ready to label my vest top. So I'm gonna be putting my name on the vest top that I'm running in, so it says Holly. And having watched videos and stuff, people say that if you have your name on your shirt that you're wearing, then obviously people can shout your name, and it's just so motivating and encouraging. So I was like, I have to do that. And I was going to use my Cricut machine, which I showed you guys in my last video, to do that. Well, one of my last vlogs basically. So I ordered this. I got smart iron-on material, but I've literally just realized that I've got the wrong one. This is for a different Cricut machine. This doesn't work with the Joy. Why am I such an idiot? I've just had to reorder the smart iron-on for the Cricut Joy. So yeah, that is my plan. I'm actually going to show you guys now what I have done as a practice and kind of what I'm packing ready. So not yesterday, but the day before, I basically used my machine to put Holly on my Murdered Abroad t-shirt. This is quite baggy and stuff, and it does get quite hot. This just might not be ideal. However, I'm gonna get Mum or Emily to bring it to the finish line for the end. But I want something like this on my vest top that I'm running in, so just so it says Holly. This is basically the Cricut vinyl. It's smart vinyl, so it's not basically meant for clothes, but as I said, I was just testing it, practicing. If you do want to still sponsor me, my fundraising page will still be live, so it will be linked down below. And I have also been packing my kit bag essentially, so let me just move on to my bed because this is so messy. This then is my kit bag, which I've just been trying to organize, and I've also been trying to get out the things that I'll be needing on the actual day. When you get to the start line, you might have to wait there for quite some time before you actually get going. I am going to be running in shorts and a vest top, and I don't want to get cold, so what they say is bring like some clothes that you're happy to like get rid of, and they don't get thrown away. They apparently get thrown into like baskets and they get sent to charity. So I have my travel trousers, these Australia travel trousers, but they are really old now and they do have holes in, so I'm going to wear these, and then this really old warm top. So hopefully that will keep me warm and I can just, you know, strip it off when I get going. Let me just explain to you what this kit bag is for. So everyone who is running this year gets one of these. This is called a kit bag. It's like a clear drawstring bag, and in this bag you put everything that you want to have at the finish line, because this year with like COVID and tighter regulations, they're trying to minimize, I don't know, I think they're just trying to ease the crowds and stuff. And you drop this off when you go to the marathon event, which Mum and I are going to tomorrow, and it will get taken to the finish line. So that's what I've been trying to organize. I think I'm gonna put this jacket in my kit bag. Another thing that is so disheartening really is I was invited actually to run with some Olympic gold medalists or something on Saturday morning to do like a shakeout run in London. But I've turned that down because my foot, obviously, like, I want to prioritize rest. Yeah, I was so gutted about that, but that would have been so cool, like, to do a run with Olympians. Let me just try and lay out what I'm wearing then to run in so we get the full thing. This is what I plan to wear. So these New Balance cycling shorts, I'll have my bum bag with like my phone and my GoPro in and some gels, and then I'll put the other gels in these pockets as I said. And then these are my running socks I'll probably wear, my headband, classic headband, just because I always wear it to run in, so I thought why not, it's kind of like my lucky headband, hopefully, anyway. And then this vest top, and yeah, I need to finish off packing this stuff as I said. This is my list actually. I was making a list of things I need on the race day and in my kit bag, but yeah, I also have these distances on the back because I think most of the distance markers on the course will be in miles and I normally work in kilometers, so I wrote down what every mile means in kilometers. I'm not going to memorize this, but I just want to kind of get it in my head so that I kind of know. Obviously I can look at my watches. I'm actually going to be wearing 2 watches. These 2 little bad boys, these are my watches. So my, I just whacked my nose. So I'll have my Apple Watch on my left wrist, and then I will put my Coros watch on my right. It's like the lightest GPS watch. I haven't managed to use it that much. I've used it like 3 times on my runs, but it is so good in terms of like the accuracy of like your pace and your distance. And then I also have the official London Marathon app, and I think you get given like a tracer or something, or a tracker, and that will have your official time on. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, but hopefully I can ask some questions tomorrow at this event type thing, which should be fun. I think Milka might miss this head scratching that she never normally gets from me when I take these nails off. It is the evening. I've just stretched out my calves, and I've actually just donated or sent in the money that you guys raised through watching one of my marathon training videos. It was episode 5 where I did my longest run of 35k, and all of the AdSense money was going to be donated to Murdered Abroad, so I just did that now. That was just like under £200, which was really good. So yeah, thank you to anyone who watched that video and didn't skip the ads. If you got any of the ads, I don't know why YouTube doesn't show some ads to some people, but I genuinely put so many ads in that video. So we're in running gear. I have my 2 watches on. It is Friday and I am so scared about going on this run because I just don't want to go on this run and get confirmation that it's not better when deep down I know that's gonna be the case. I was supposed to be running for like 10 minutes today. That was supposed to be like my last run. The first day I tried running with this, I couldn't get further than 1 kilometer. The next time I tried, couldn't get further than 2 kilometers. We have to run 42 on Sunday. I have an order coming. I ordered like a heel lift because I've been doing so much research into Achilles, tendonitis, tendinopathy and stuff. I haven't obviously run with that, and it is very, 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 very last minute, but it's gonna arrive a bit later today. However, I want to try running without it just to see, and then I can try running with it, maybe on the treadmill or something later today. My start time is 9:44, between 9:44 and 9:47, so I will be running by now in less than 2 days. 15 minutes in and I can feel it. Like, it's a constant throbbing pain. So the other day it was like a sharp pain, whereas today, like, I just know it's still not better is the way to describe it. With like tendonitis and stuff, it tends to ease. Well, mine's tending to ease right now, as in like the pain gets less. I'm literally gonna stop in like a minute and yeah, just like not push it, because that's how it's gonna feel. Basically, It has been a few hours since I ran. It felt so short, but it was the first time I'd run in like a few days, and it just makes me realize how much I do love running. I was just like, oh, this is so good, despite the slight pain throbbing in my Achilles. But yeah, I have my real nails back. I just got them taken off. Acrylic nails are stronger than I thought, and I did get used to them, but oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how happy I am to have them off. Like, I can do normal stuff again. I'm doing like packing in the background, but this is my kit bag. Everything is in it. You need to leave space at the top so they can put stuff in. This is actually my number, 39235. You see that? And oh, these, right? These have arrived. These are the heel lifts. As I said, they lift up your heel. So when Mum and I go to the show now, when we're walking around, I'm gonna put these in my shoes and see if they make any difference at all. This is basically what they are, if you were wondering. So later that afternoon, Mum and I went to London so we could go to the London Marathon running show, which is held in the XL Centre. And basically it's this big event where you have to first of all drop off your kit bag. So I did that, and then afterwards I went and got my number that will be on my running top, which I wear, and oh my gosh, this was so exciting. And then after that we just looked around the event. So there are loads of like sport brands there are things to try, and lots of charities to look at as well. And this is the medal for this year as well, which says 26.2 miles in 2021. And if you didn't know anything about the course, the London Marathon course, it essentially starts in Greenwich, which, fun fact, I was born in Greenwich. I am also in the red start zone, and the first site you'll see is the Cutty Sark, and then around about halfway you'll cross over the River Thames, and then it's just basically one big tour of London, but you're just like running it, obviously. Mum, stop. We've just finished the running show. We dropped off my bag, I got my number, and I have KT tape on my Achilles.
Okay.
I saw a sports therapist. That has literally made my day. But anyway, was that fun, Mum?
Yes, fun.
Yeah, Mum almost ended up buying some dog food at a running show. I have just essentially finished massage, rolling, massage gunning. You guys know the drill by now. I also use my massage gun, and I did a bit of stretching. This tape on my foot, I'm just gonna whack my foot on my desk, don't mind me. I don't know what KT stands for. I'm not even gonna try and guess, but it's KT tape, and my Achilles and the bottom of my foot, basically, it goes on under here, is strapped and taped. It's supposed to just like add a bit of support. This will last until the marathon. I can keep this on for the next few days, even when I shower. It stays on apparently for like 4 to 7 days because it's just like really sticky, and it's really like thick tape. As I said at the start of this video, I had seen my physio, but getting a second opinion was really good, and he said, like, you know, it's not really inflamed. I mean, running 26.2 miles is not gonna be great for it, but I should be able to push through the pain. I feel like this week, just because, you know, my taper week has gone from everything to nothing, I really have fallen out of my usual routine, which is frustrating because my plan for this week was to really make sure I was in a routine, but you know, I can't change it. I mean, the benefit of this week being very rest dominated is, you know, my body can fully recover. Positive thinking, Holly, positive thinking helps a ton. So I haven't really spoken to you guys much about my fueling, but this week I really have been focusing on getting my carbs in, and this is what you call carb loading. And I did actually test out a run before the rain came that morning. It was like a 15-minute run with the heel lifts, and I actually think they might help, which is good. I had to pack my stuff because I'll be staying overnight in London, and then after that I managed to write Holly on my vest stop and also on my headband. So yeah, I guess that's everything, and I'll see you guys at the start line.